MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Game number 3 of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball, one of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Coming feeling good. They're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Taylor calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Oh, and he misses it.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giants down in order. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers stepping in. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana. Also a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big, strong guy. A lot of people think he takes that football mentality out on the mound. 94 to 96, good sink, good late run, good hard breaking ball, and his split finger has gotten a lot.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! Chris Taylor with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, the top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Throwing to second, and he is in there.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Corey Seager. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. it's a two-run homer for Corey Seager. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And there's a base hit on the line.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for one. On to Belt, and they turn. To a double play. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
And he'll get in there safely.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Next for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the stretch. This is line to left. Well, this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's first baseman Brandon Bell. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's gone just 2 for 13. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Chase Utley.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Taylor. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line drive to left. Pence is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's gone 4 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants down in order. Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. As he grounds one. Briskly to short. There's one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings. Here's Kelby Tomlinson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in to try it again. Austin Jackson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Utley's up with it on to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now. Here's Buster Posey now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4, we trying to pick things up where we left off. Yasiel Puig. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pence. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a runner at first with one man gone, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Striding in once again, Alex Wood. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dewar, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. The side. Dodgers. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Andrew McCutchen goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ready for another chance. Brandon Belt 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. 2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
The 1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants are down. Digging in once again, Justin Turner, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. First delivery to him on the way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. This is line to left. Pence is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And now is Yasiel Puig. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Longoria in foul ground. And that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And that's the second out.
Now batting,
Nick Hundley will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Nick Hundley.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Popped him up. Bellinger over to his left. Makes the catch. And that'll retire the side. So he's...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Francisco.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Barnes. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pence is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting,
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Ready once again, Alex Wood. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to short. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the seventh. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Digging in, Austin Jackson. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there for strike one.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Behind 0-2 now. Bounce to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-1. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. This is line to left. Pence has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. grounder down the line at third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. Corey Seager will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jackson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Speared on the dive. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. 3 thumbs. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Bellinger has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Evan Longoria. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Utley as that becomes out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Giant. So here's Matt Kemp now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. Pence is there, and he has it for the out. Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. Longoria's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher, Austin Barnes.
Stepping up now, Austin Barnes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Pence. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here. 0-2. The pitch. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no. And a reminder, we'll look back over the key plays of the ballgame with post-game highlights immediately after we conclude matters here in L.A. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. So now just one man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Strike three called, and it's over. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, on no hits, no errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
baseball for you on a Tuesday. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tyler O'Neill watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Line toward the gap in left center. Soler patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Throw won't get him. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory? Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Soler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. Digging in to try it again, Tyler O'Neill. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 3-1. Flares this one over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Ready once again, Tyler O'Neill. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw to first is ready. For another shot now, Tyler O'Neill. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
In to score is the runner from first. The tag, and he is out at 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8-3 tonight. The Kansas City Royals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Travis Wood earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire... Time for baseball. Here's Nolan Arenado. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. 2-2.
Up, up, up.
Here's a high pop-up. O'Neill will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Blackman is on his way home. The relay, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has... So here's the Royals DH, Michael Volpe. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael Volpe.
1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. O'Neill is right there, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler O'Neill. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To Gordon for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. We've played 2 full. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler O'Neill. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the left side. Patterson scoops it up. In a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is... Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wellington Castillo.
Down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Tyler O'Neill. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
6-2, the final total today. The Kansas City Royals. Thursday night baseball set to... Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and, in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Schimpf.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
Right side. Gomez takes it in. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Next up for Detroit, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Striding in once again, Tyler O'Neill. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That's one of those pitches you wish he could.
Next for the Tigers, Mike Moustakas. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has for those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
On to first as they get the double. Ready for another chance, Tyler O'Neill. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix it.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Second baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Moustakas charging in on it, and a high throw as Cabrera's got no shot at it. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied here in the 8th. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Tyler O'Neill, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shot to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Runners off for second. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Detroit with their 50th team win in this one. Kyle Ryan wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Hope your weekend's going well. Time. Digging in, Corey Spangenberg. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. A double play ball to second. 4. Schimpf picks it up. 1 there. On to first. A double play. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9. Up next for the Rays, Tyler O'Neill. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's
trying to pick things up where we left off. Tyler O'Neill. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Well, and just a little more.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Taylor made to short, 6. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he. Standing in, Tyler O'Neill. Start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. Upton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Digging in, Tyler O'Neill.
First baseman, Tyler O'Neill.
First offering on its way. Smoke on the ground left side. Iglesias is up with it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Rays seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Jose De Leon earns his 5th winner of the year. Day baseball coming your way. So striding in, Tyler O'Neill. He went deep last night twice. The pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is... Coming to the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. This is line to left. Upton is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready for another shot now, Tyler O'Neill. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Evan Longoria.
3-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Spangenberg is there.
On the bag,
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Jones is there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. Ready once again, Evan Longoria, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Longoria.
Here now the 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the 5-1, the final total in today's game. Detroit took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Gustavo Francisco earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Kyle Ryan.
A player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years. Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them.
Broadcasting live from... Now batting, Tyler O'Neill. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the... In now for the O's, Joey Rickard.
Second, right fielder, Joey Rickard.
1-1-1.
To the right, backhanded. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on? Ready for another chance? Tyler O'Neill, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And the Rays are staked to a 4-2 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Keith Hobson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds digging in and looking for more. Tyler O'Neill.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Corey Dickerson, and their runners at the corners now. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler O'Neill, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they open up a 4-run lead.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Tampa Bay led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. On a warm summer. Standing in, Tyler O'Neill. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Hit down the 3rd baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And right into the shift. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. One side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Up next for the Rays, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Short, hit hard.
There you go.
Escobar fields it cleanly. What a play, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Jones, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Hit back up the middle. Schimpf brings it in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, digging in once again, Tyler O'Neill. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard. Here's Chris Davis now. It was a walk in his last trip.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Tyler O'Neill. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased. Now in the box, Tyler O'Neill. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 2 runs have scored.
You're here.
And a relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. So digging in now, Evan Longoria. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Line drive to left. Jones is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
One.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 7-5 now.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Rays. We are inside and under. Derek Fenn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Good. Leads off first with 1 away. Runner going a second time. Again, another foul ball. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Digging in, Tyler O'Neill.
First baseman, Tyler O'Neill.
Now the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. Ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
First baseman, Tyler O'Neill.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day.
Striding in, Tyler O'Neill.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his third home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Tyler O'Neill will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Pilar, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Next to bat for Toronto, Nick Ahmed. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-2 tonight's final. The Rays jumped out to an